Okay, so I felt like telling you how I get unstuck, you know, because I felt stuck for years, on and off, not really knowing what to do. But it was healing a lot. I had a lot, okay? I had to release a lot. Yes. So I want to share a few tips on how to get unstuck. And one of those is jump in and do something. People call this pivoting, right? Pivot the energy. Because instead of focusing on why you feel stuck and all the problems, focus on something else. Take your attention away from that. You can affirm to yourself, the solution will find me. I don't even know where to begin, but the solution will find me. Like, or you can pray, right? You can pray, or you can ask. You can simply ask, right? God, your guides, your angels. You can ask for a sign. You can ask for a solution. You can affirm, like, yes, I know a solution will find me. I know it. So I'm going to take my attention off this thing over here that I'm stuck on, and I'm going to go do something else. And I know the solution will just pop into my mind or be a sign, depending on how you receive, you know, how you receive. So it takes you out of the you're not waiting. It takes you out of that, the waiting bullshit. You know, no one likes to wait. So you could pivot and be like, okay, I'm doing something else. Not stressing about that, not giving the problem the time of day. I know a solution will find me, so I'm gonna go work on this thing over here. Or I'm gonna go play. I'm gonna go do something else. You know, shower, meditate, whatever. So, and if you want to look at the problem, if you have the problem already identified, then brainstorm solutions, right? Brainstorm. Get a piece of paper or a whiteboard. I have a lot of whiteboards. But brainstorm a solution. And if you don't like them, if none of them feel like the one, tell yourself the solution will come to you. Tell yourself the solution will come to you. Solutions for this situation will find me. That was my go-to affirmation years ago, whenever there was so much shit I didn't even know where to start. But I was just feeling like I need to do something. I need to do something. I don't know where to fucking begin. Like, shit has to change. Fuck all this bullshit. Let's change some shit, you know? I will burn everything to the fucking ground as long as this shit changes, type shit. Been there. So, yeah. So instead of saying fuck everything and burning everything to the ground so I could rebuild, I took what I had and took the pieces that I have, you know, that I had on my chessboard and worked with what I have. And now it's like I have 50 fucking chessboards, right? And instead of focusing on all of these pieces, I allow myself to be guided, because there's things that we can't see. There's things that we can't see. I can't keep my eye on all these fucking pieces. So now I know solutions will find me. I'm not actively, seeing which piece on the chessboard. I'm seeing it in my mind as I'm telling you this. But I'm not like picking the pieces that I want to move, right? Just sporadically figuring it out and playing as if I know better, right? Because I am very intelligent, and I can think long game and in the game and this and that third, but I do believe in a higher plan. So instead of my 50 chess pieces, right, that I have, there's infinite ones. And God, because God isn't just energy. God is conscious too. Anyways, so the divine plan with all of these infinite pieces, it's more complex than I can even put words to right now, but I'm seeing it in my mind and like the dimensions of it and all of that. So the point is I now would rather have the solution find me, because the solutions that find me are better than what I could even come up with. And I'm very intelligent. I'm very intelligent. I like to be underestimated, so I don't really like to say that even, right? So, but to me there's beauty in not thinking that you know it all. There's beauty to being guided and receiving answers instead of you moving the pieces on the chessboard yourself. Because when you move the pieces on the chessboard yourself, and you have like fucking 50 of them, right? Because that's life. You start doubting. Doubt creeps in, right? When you're moving some pieces. Like, oh, did I make the right choice? Did I make the right choice type of shit? Right? But now, before I move the pieces on my chessboard, which it's an analogy for life, anytime I make a move, right, I'm tuning in. All I need to know is where to move, right? I don't need to know the 10 steps ahead. I get glimpses of 10 steps ahead, but it's not even something that I really think about anymore, because all I need to know is the next move. And I receive guidance when I'm making that move, right? When let me know what move to make and I'll make it type of shit, right? And I do, and it plays out really well. Even when I'm receiving guidance to make a move I don't want to fucking make, right? I don't want to do it. Because my logic goes against it, right? And patterns and conditioning go against it. But I know that I can't not listen to it, right? I mean, I could, but... So I moved the piece knowing that it's what I was guided to do, and I know that it will pay off, even if it's not immediately. I know that there's a reason why I was guided to move that piece in that direction, you know? Up and over. Like, yes, I used to play chess a lot, but I kind of gets old. To me. But like the game of life and the chessboard of life, it is not boring, and there's pieces that I've moved in the past on my chessboard that I know if I wasn't guided to move it there, I would have doubt, and I would have gone very masculine in my energy and very old patterned type of way. That probably, I don't even know if that makes sense to you, but if I made that move on my own, not knowing that it was the right thing to do, it would have fucked me up completely. But knowing that it was the right thing to do, no matter what has come of it, it was the right thing to do, right? And I felt like when you feel that to your core, that it's the right thing to do, you don't really look back. You just keep moving forward. You keep working with your guides, I almost said your God, but yes, you work with God. You work with your angels and you work with your guides, and you keep moving forward. So that's why I usually teach to go within first and foremost, like have your energy on point internally before dealing with the external world, because it's a mirror anyway, so your world is just mirroring what you're feeling. And what you're thinking, it's a mirror of you, right? So focusing on like the problems is trying to think 10 steps ahead. Is trying to know your next few moves, right? When you only need to know the next move, you only need to know your next step, because the game of life, the chess game of life, is I want to say it's very complex, but you can simplify it, and it's very easy when it's simplified. And a lot of people see it as complex, but it's really not. All you need to know is the next move. All you need to do is tune in order to know that next move, because you're not stuck. You thinking that you're stuck is what's keeping you stuck. You reminiscing on the problem and trying to think 10 steps ahead is what's keeping you stuck. But when you You can either tune in. I don't like the word meditate anymore. But yes, if you want to go sit down for 10 minutes and like do that and hope a problem comes to you within those 10 minutes, or hope a solution comes to you within those 10 minutes, right? Sure, do that. Or you can be like, the solution will find me. The solution for this situation will find me. You can pray about it. You can be like, please give me a sign. And usually a sign, an image, well, that's how it happens to me. Like, what sign should I look out for? For me, it's an alarm, like a repetitive noise, like an alarm, telling me I need to pay attention, right? That literally will get me to tune into everything. But if I'm not already. But yes, instead of waiting for a solution, instead of waiting for the problem to resolve itself, know that the problem will resolve itself. Yes, there's shit. You have to move the piece, right? On the chess game, you have to move the piece. But you can also receive guidance to move that piece. Like, you really don't have to intellectually know, because there's so much to know. You're not gonna know 10 fucking steps ahead when the damn chessboard is way the fuck over there, not even in your sight. I hope that makes sense, but it does to me. So yes, solutions for this situation will find me, and then go do something else that's completely unrelated. And if like the problems are starting to like fester in your mind and you're like thinking about it, just tell your thoughts, no, solutions for this situation will find me. You're not waiting. You're just shifting your energy and shifting your focus. Like, okay, I'm not gonna play with this fucking puzzle. Not puzzle, this chessboard. I'm not going to play with this right now. I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to go to the park, play with my children, whatever you like. I'm going to go fishing, mudding, camping, gonna go for a drive around the city. I'm going to focus on learning more about what I can do with my health. Whatever, just shift another subject. If you're focused on work, shift into health, shift into spirituality, which is all interconnected, but shift what you're doing. If you're at work and need a solution for that, just shift to a different subject. Like if you're looking at branding, shift to writing and prompts and other stuff. Whatever you feel like focusing on instead of the problem, because you're not stuck. You just need to move that energy, and it don't matter how, it won't take that long. It really won't. When I first started this huge issue, whatever, it took 3 days of doing that. Me just saying the solution will find me. Like, it'll come to me, it'll find me. Whatever thoughts, like, shut the fuck up, it'll find me. Leave me alone. Me to me. And it did. It took 3 days, which now It usually takes an hour. Sometimes if it's like an issue that's has a lot of working pieces, has a lot of other pieces, it takes a day. And if there's more than that, it takes a few days, right? So, and time really doesn't matter. Don't focus on the time. Don't force the fucking solution to come to you. Like, you can't force that into your life. So, yes. I know this helped. I know this helped. If you're focused on your job, something shitty happened at your job, go exercise, move your body, have a cigarette if that helps, take a deep breath, okay? Focus on your breathing. Breathing is so underrated and people don't even fucking think about it. Breathing, you need to breathe. And the breathing, you literally do everywhere you go. You do it everywhere you go. I got excited, but there's this book that I'm gonna have to fucking link below because I can't remember the name of it, but it talks about breathing. It's an audiobook, it's free. I can link it below. Let me write that down because I'm also doing like another thing. I just wanted to get this video out, get it off of my head. Hold on, leak breathing video. It's not. It's an audiobook. And I listened to it a few times years ago. It's just, and I took notes to it, right? Because I've been doing that for years. The power of breathing. And that's the simple things that I talk about on my channel that people take for granted. It's the small, simple things that you can do in your life to... It's the small things. It really is. Like, you are prosperous right now. You have so much right now. And there's so many things. There's many things, whatever. There's so many things that you can do right now that's powerful. That's so powerful and will get you out of that stuck feeling. So yes, take a breath. Your breath is powerful. It's okay to breathe. Take a breath. Know a solution will find you. Take your attention from it. When you're thinking about it, you're thinking the lack of, usually. You're thinking about the issue, not really the solution. So yes. Yeah. I know this helped. I know this helped. I just got ideas, but this doesn't have anything to do with this video. Other stuff I'm working on. But yes, thank you for watching. I know it sounds simple, but like I said, it's the simple things that people overlook. So thank you.